Alright, everybody, welcome to Bignastycollectables, where we'll be going over everything from past, present, and future. But today I got a crappy one for you. A crappy situation that happened to yours truly, Big Nasty. Stellar Crown, the home of the Squirtle, the spitting Squirtle, and the Bulbasaur, Sleeping Bulbasaur. Now, I was so stoked to get these. I bought some of them to just kind of have in the back and hold for the future. Whether if I wanted to open them or resell them or whatever. It's just part of my collection. I collect ETBs. I collect sealed products, and booster boxes are a big one. I figured Stellar Crown was, affordable. I told you guys in previous videos, snag booster boxes that are affordable, and I did, which I thought was exactly this. But unfortunately, this is crap. This is a box full of caca sold to me by Walmart. Pretty disappointing when you open up a pack and you hit a Terapagos fake card and you go through this pack and you're like, oh, this is fake. You can feel, oh, wow, a Milcery and illustration rare. Oh, wait. I believe I wrote on it, but there was an SIR in here too. I wrote the phone number to Walmart because I was like, yo, I'm gonna talk to them about this. Anyways, I'm working with them on that issue right now. This is where we're gonna go for a topic today. Stellar Crown, fake packs, booster boxes at MSRP with the Pokeball on them. We're talking, it has all out sealed product with the Pokeball printed on them as if you were to buy them on Pokemon Center, which is crazy because I was like, man, this kind of feels a little on the lighter side. I have other booster boxes, so I started to kind of feel them. Down to this, it even says like Stellar Crown. The printing on the box itself is just like Obsidian Flames. Because they're Scarlet and Violet, I thought, oh, you know what, that makes sense. There's some ways you can look at fakes before you buy them. One of them is down here, the UPC. This UPC is dark, bolded, and it doesn't match. Usually, some of them will have like a logo, like a recyclable logo on of them. And when you find a fake one, it will tell you the wrong set that the booster box is actually. This one said the right stuff. Obviously, I wasn't really paying attention to the UPC because it was online. I bought this through Walmart thinking that it is good. It was a trusted seller. They had some bad reviews, but some good reviews. And obviously, I think the good reviews came from people who have sealed product. And unfortunately, that sealed product's probably fake. Like mine. I bought this on April 30th. I brought it to a card show. One of them, just so, in case anyone wanted to buy a Stellar Crown. And thankfully, no one bought it. Honestly, I am so glad I did not sell that Stellar Crown. But I wanted to open one of these boxes with my wife because, I was like, man, it's so hard to buy packs lately. Can't find them anywhere. Gotta wait in lines every Saturday at GameStop. Gotta do just some nonsense to get some stuff or pay third-party prices, which I'm not about. I've been collecting for years, and I think these prices are crazy. I think you got to be really desperate for Pokemon cards if you're going to be paying higher prices. Back to this, which is I did buy it. I bought them at about $200 a box, which MSRP has them at about $161. MSRP. We're not talking third-party market. We're not talking any of the nonsense. We're talking actual booster box prices. They're $160 to $170. That's what Pokemon Center sells them at. I think it's $161.99. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been obviously almost a year since I've even seen those prices. But $200 a box. I figured, you know what? I'm gonna keep them. I'm not gonna open them. I might open one, so I'll buy 3. One for myself sealed, one for myself to open, and one for myself to potentially sell to someone that may want it. I'm so glad I didn't, though. Another thing is, once I opened the box, as you can tell, I struggled. This wasn't popping out. I was like, you know what, whatever. It could just be because it's a newer set. I actually have not opened, other than Twilight Masquerade, I have not opened the Scarlet Violet booster boxes. So I thought it was that. And then I got to the packs and I was like, oh, this kind of looks funny. It looks weird. This is all wonky. This is not printed. This is like faded off print. And then the crimp, there's no crimp on this. Look at, as you see in a Twilight Masquerade, there's a crimp on the pack, on the top and on the bottom. So, looking at this pack, there's no crimp on this at all. I knew it was fake the moment I saw the pack. And then, when I opened the pack itself, I opened a few of them. I opened 3. When I tried to open the pack wasn't opening. I was like, yo, what the heck? I was like, these are fake. These are fake. You can't open the pack. It's like stretching. The plastic is literally stretching. It's not even opening. Talk to Walmart. The third party seller straight up dipped. They like took the money and canceled like their membership or seller's profile, and they dipped. Then Walmart will do a 48-hour message where they message the other company, the third party seller. They have 48 hours to respond. If they don't, you get to deal with Walmart. I ended up dealing with that. There was no response. Waited 48 hours. Mind you, I didn't even open these up till June. So it went all that time, and then June, nothing. I then had to call them again and was like, hey, I put in a report. I was like, you know what? It's about the principal more than anything, because if he's screwing me, he's probably screwing people out of thousands of dollars. He screwed me out of 600. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to file a report with my attorney general for the state of Texas. Did that. They apparently have like 4 filed investigations on this guy. I then went back to Walmart because I felt like Walmart's going to ask, like, what did I do outside of calling them? Because it tends to be the case when you buy products and stuff, is that, like, sometimes they'll, like, have you put in a police report or do whatever. So I told them, hey, this is what I did. We already went through this process. I waited 48 hours before doing anything, contacted you guys again. You guys did not do anything through my email. So I went and made a report, filed a report with my state's AG. And then from there, I contacted you guys back to see where we can come to figure out how can I get my money back for this fake product, because it is illegal to sell fraudulent products. So when you buy TCG cards and they're not authentic TCG cards through a seller, that at least in the state of Texas, that's illegal. And when you sell fraudulent product like that, it is, you're breaking the law. And so when I called Walmart and I talked to them, they're going through a process into returning the funds back to me via whatever way I purchased them. And they actually told me to not even send this product back. I guess they had an investigation out on him. I guess this guy had done it multiple times before through them. He's banned through them at Walmart. And I'm only here to tell you guys this because this could happen to anybody. I have not had to buy booster boxes online. I go to card conventions. I have a lot of friends. Facebook Marketplace, and I check them out. This was harder because I can't see the booster box until it's at my front door step. So I highly recommend you really look at the reviews of the buyer or the seller. And if you were to buy at a place like Walmart or Amazon or anywhere else, check the reviews of the seller. If any seller on there is selling a product that's fraudulent like this, reach out to those retailers, because honestly, again, they are funneling fake product, unauthenticated product from one person, from a criminal to you. And at the end of the day, like, if it says trainer card game, Pokemon set, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Stellar Crown 36-pack quantity booster box, you're hoping to get the trading card game. I couldn't even compete with these cards because they're fake. There's no way to go about that other than to report it and talk to them. I'm only trying to spread awareness because I think that there's a lot of people that commented on my TikToks and my Instagram about my response or reaction to this. I posted the video. Go check out my TikTok and Instagram. The video of me opening this and finding out. I was pissed. I was mad. But anyways, I'm only putting this to spread awareness. Be very careful with third-party buyers. It could happen to anybody. I've been collecting for a long time, and I think that someone's got to tell you guys, and I'm hoping that someone reaches this video and learns from my mistake and reads the reviews before finalizing the purchase on any of these big websites. Target, Amazon, Walmart, they all have third-party sellers. Look at the reviews before you buy stuff such as this. Like, booster boxes are pretty tough because they're a steep buy. They're on the higher end of sealed product, even MSRP. As you can see, I bought 3. They're fake. All of them are fake. And if you do get scammed, please watch this video and learn from me as to what to do, because what I did ultimately ended up in me getting my money back. Thankfully, Walmart didn't expect me to send them this fake product. They were going to at first for the investigation, but when they found out who was behind the fraudulent product, they are like, don't even send it back to us. We're going to just give you a full refund on this, and we are so sorry for even putting you through this. Walmart was pretty helpful. Still pissed and bummed because I would have liked to open up a box of Stellar Crown and rip some packs with my family. But again, spreading awareness. This is for me to share with you guys a crappy experience that I went through, and I'm hoping that you guys can take away some of the things that I did right to rectify that problem, and so that you guys don't get scammed, and you guys can learn from my lesson, whether it's what to do after you get ripped off or how to prevent getting ripped off. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and now we're off to the pack. A real pack of Twilight Masquerade. Opens just fine. Has a code card. They didn't even have code cards. Here we go. I need some luck. Fire. Nose Pass. Jinx. Floette. Sunkern OG 2nd Gen. Festival Grounds. Glimora. Poliwrath, that's a cool Poliwrath. Froakie, first one. Oh. SIR. Heartflame Mask Ogerpon EX. There we go. A win on top of a very disappointing and crappy video. But again, stay vigilant, stay aware, and I hope this will help somebody either get their money back or prevent them from being scammed in any which way. Even on eBay, Look, they'll take pictures at the bottom of their box. Like, read the fine print right there. I hope you guys learned a lot. Follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok. Big Nasty out.